Hi, Aman. Welcome on YourPedia.
Hello, sir. Good evening, sir. How are you?
Oh, wonderful, Aman. So, Aman, you are my long back student,
Yes, sir.
2015, right?
Yes.
And now I'm going to interact with you to know about your journey. That is normally with what I do, Aman.
Yes, sir.
So, I'll interact with you to know how you have gone forward. Since 2015, it's almost 10 years now. It's more than 10 years now. And presently, you are doing postdoc in UK.
Yes,
So
sir.
entire journey, something which I want to discuss with you. So I start from your background only, Aman. Please tell
Mhm.
everyone who are listening to us about your background, from which part of India you are, और आपने अपना ग्रेजुएशन कहाँ से किया था और ग्रेजुएशन के बाद की जर्नी आपकी कैसी रही?
Mhm. Sure, sir. So, I'm from Barnala, Punjab, a very small town, and I did my bachelor's from Baba Banda Singh Bahadur Engineering College, Fatehgarh Sahib.
Hmm.
And there, actually, I met a few of my seniors, Puneet Jindal, you know him. So
Yes.
he actually told me about your seminar that you are coming there to give a
Hmm.
seminar. And then I just went casually. I was actually in touch with one of my friend's father so as to get my internship at Maruti Suzuki. And I was like nearly there, everything was in place. But after attending your seminar, I was like, okay, let's give this a try because I wanted to be in academics. I just had one thing in my mind that I want to study. I like studying.
Hmm.
And then during my internship, I did the coaching there as well along with the internship, and at that time I cleared my gate exam.
Hmm.
And after that I could not get any opportunity. Even I could not get a position at PEC.
Hmm.
But then I was determined enough, and I was like that I need to get into IITs or so. And
Hmm.
I could only dream that because of you, because in our first lecture I still remember that you you told one thing like you guys can be in IITs as well. At that
Hmm.
time I was like, okay, I haven't dreamt that big, but let's
Hmm.
see how it goes.
Hmm.
And then in December, at the same gate score, I got
Hmm.
admitted to IIT Kanpur.
Hmm.
And after that, it has been like a overwhelming and beautiful
Hmm.
journey.
Hmm.
And then I completed my master's as well and my PhD from the same supervisor. And
Hmm.
I got a few opportunities as well. I was a Spark Fellow, and I
Hmm.
was a Jap- JSPS Japan Society for visiting researchers, and went to Japan and UK to do
Hmm.
as a visiting researcher there.
Hmm.
So at IIT Kanpur, I had only one mindset that whatever the opportunity is going to be, whatever the fellowship or any other thing that is coming along, I'll just apply for it and see where it will take me. I got a few grants as well to attend international conferences, and when I completed my PhD, I had some family responsibilities. I took a break of about like 4 to 5 months. In that time, I wrote few fellowships as well, and I was giving the interviews for postdoc. And during that time, I also got selected in Airbus. I got placed in Airbus as well from campus
Hmm.
placement, but I
Hmm.
turned down that offer and I came to UK for a postdoc.
Hmm. Hmm. So presently, where are you pursuing your postdoc?
Sir, I'm doing Durham University.
Okay, good. And what is the research area, Aman, you have?
Sir, during my PhD and master's, I worked on mechanical metamaterials and smart metamaterials. And then here in my postdoc, I'm working in Kirigami structures. So I
Mm-hmm.
just wanted to explore a few domains so that I can add to my portfolio and diversify my research ground.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So Aman, 2010 onward, when I left IIT system and I started mentoring students in universities in Punjab area, uh, that is from where I started this all. And I was of the strong opinion that students from pretty ordinary colleges, any colleges who are capable students like you, they can pursue all the dreams and they can chalk out a wonderful journey for them. Now it is 10 years down the line. And what I thought that time, now it is, I can see very clearly that is happening. And I keep on interacting with so many students like you who have traveled that journey in a decade, and now they are at the places where any graduate of IIT will also be. So that is what actually is the main thing. And I'm saying this to even motivate the students who are listening to us, who are still in their colleges. The way you explained that, okay, I was listening to some interaction, I thought maybe I can get into IIT system and then get a career. Now you are a typical example. The you can students can see that this happens. I would like to ask you, like, IITs are the wonderful institutes. So you have spent a couple of years in IIT system.
Okay.
I want from you, this particular input and this discussion. IITs provide a lot of things to candidates. When you go there,
Yes.
IITs transform you totally. So, can you very clearly and simple terms mention what IITs give you?
So to be honest, what IITs gave me is the mindset to think and stand out. That
Mm,
you can be on a platform and deliver lectures and be confident in within your own self.
mm,
And to be honest, in being from like in a competitive
mm,
atmosphere,
mm,
it enlightens you that
mm,
that when you look at your own colleagues,
mm,
you see them that this guy has these wonderful things, and the books that you read and the
mm,
research that you read also, and you have actually met those people. I actually met at Sivama there at IIT Kanpur. So that kind of a thing, it was like a living a dream.
mm, mm,
So
mm.
that's how my time at IIT Kanpur went, sir.
So what is the best way to, spend time in such premium institutes? Like if you get opportunity to study in IIT system, so how to make best use of that stay in IITs? Because pursuing higher education like PhD, many times you will go through bad phases in your doctorate, and there are bad phases obviously because it is a very arduous journey. So what is the best way to proceed forward in such institutes?
Sir, like in the initial semester, like there is a culture of group study, to be honest.
Mm,
And without group study, it's difficult to survive in IITs.
mm,
Like a
mm,
lot of people think that we will study alone, we will do that. Most
mm,
of very few students can do that. And
mm,
the other thing that I still believe is that there are a lot of seminars and workshops that keep on going. Keep
mm,
yourself informed of all those kind of things and the opportunities that they bring along with it. And like you should not be like hesitant enough to not go in such sort of seminars or workshops.
mm,
Just
mm,
go there, be there, learn something new, and
mm,
implement that into your research. And every time, so there is like a research scholars day going on, and you will identify that in aerospace department, mechanical department, computer science department, each and every department is having their research scholars day. And
mm,
just visit them and see that if you can integrate some sort of research from there into your work as well, that actually gives you a different perspective. And
yes.
that's what I believe that one should do in IITs.
Mm. Okay. So Aman, at what stage of your PhD did you start exploring opportunities for postdoc abroad?
Sir, actually, I was after completing my PhD, I was sure enough that I will take a break of say 4 to 5 months,
Mm,
and after like after taking that in that particular break, I had started applying after 3 to 4 months of it,
mm,
and then I had like applied only to like 6 to 7 positions during that time, and out of
okay.
that particular time, I got 3 positions, and I turned down two, and I joined Durham there
Mm,
as well.
wonderful. So Aman, as per my understanding, there are tens of thousands of PhD candidates in India
Mhm.
across different domains, in which includes STEM, engineering, science, everything, and even humanities, non-engineering domains. So I strongly believe India is a huge country. So more than 10,000s of PhDs are there who are doing really good work. But when it comes to getting the opportunity for postdoc and all, then many of them they don't get it. Most of them they don't get it. Like what you gave example 6 7 only, and then you are hitting a couple of selections. That is rare. So
Yes, sir.
can you share with this my viewers here, like what is the recipe to get postdoctorate fellowship abroad? What to do?
Yes, sir. Sir, to be honest, in order to get an opportunity after your PhD, I'll say that it takes around 8 months, 8 to 12 months. It will definitely take. If you are lucky enough, you will get an opportunity right away. But
Mhm.
plan accordingly. Like you are going to deliver your open seminar, and after the
Mhm.
open seminar, think that I will take around. It will in IIT Kanpur usually they give you 6 months to submit your thesis. and after submitting the thesis you can explore the opportunities until defense. And so make a timeline, and you can just delay submitting your thesis as well. During that time you can like after submitting the thesis or after delivering the open seminar, it's the ideal time that one should look out for opportunities. And there are a lot of fellowships, like even in India there is I'm forgetting the name, National Postdoctoral Fellowship, NPDF.
Okay.
NPDF
Okay.
is there, and IISc gives different set of fellowships to the postdoc students that are their own individual fellowships. Even IIT Gandhinagar gives the fellowship, and for UK you have around Newton Fellowship, Marie Curie Fellowship. But however, Marie Curie and Newton, they require you to defend your thesis. But still, like you can start exploring the supervisor. You can just send an email that I'm looking forward to submit a Newton fellowship under your supervision on this particular domain. And then once you fix the supervisor, then it's like an iterations going on. You develop a proposal, and the proposals have a few drafts here and there, and then you submit it. So in that way you can start, and you also start developing a few proposals and getting some ideas out of your research. And that's how I did it, sir. That's how I did it. I applied a few of the fellowships. I was in contact of different supervisors from different countries. And
Okay. Aman, as you said, it may takes 8 to 9 months for getting the opportunities. Again, I'll ask the same question to you. Your case may be like you decided to take a break and then explore the opportunities. But what is the best way so that somebody does not want to take a break and immediately after PhD wants to, go for postdoc? What is the right time to start exploring?
so right after delivering the open seminar, when you're writing
Mm,
your thesis, that is the ideal time. So it will take around 3 months for a good student to complete their thesis, and in the
mm,
meantime, you can start approaching Indian PIs, and like
okay.
they have a few of the opportunities along in their lab, and they want to have a fresh PhD student, and just
Mm,
like and send drop an email to them like looking out for opportunities, and if you have, I'll submit my thesis within this particular time. And because it will take around 3 to 4 months to do the paperwork as well, so
mm,
that's the ideal time, sir. After defending after giving your open seminar, that is the ideal time to
sure.
start.
Mm. Okay, so now coming to UK and the opportunities you have explored in UK, please tell us more about that. And in that, please tell us like we see in India also, not every university, not every professor is taking postdocs. So what is the scenario in UK? I mean, for Indian students, the opportunities in UK for postdoc in various research labs. How are these opportunities? And tell us more about that.
Sir, as of now, the situation in UK and Europe is not very good, to be honest.
Yeah.
And they are undercutting the university budgets, but still, professors are having a few of
Mm,
the postdoc opportunities, not like they had a couple of
mm,
years ago. But still,
mm,
I will say that there are a lot of fellowships
mm,
that are there. And if you're coming to UK, come under global talent visa,
mm,
and in that global talent visa you will get like a permanent residency or a work permit to work in UK for in within 3 years. So that
okay.
actually helps you, like instead of coming to UK on a skilled worker visa, it's better.
Mm,
And here coming to UK, like in my university, they have a bunch of programs as well for a postdoc student, for a postdoc that they will help you develop your career in different paths. If you want to switch to industry, then they will help you in constructing your CVs and conducting interviews, and focusing on your communication skills and every sort of work. So they offer these kind of programs as well.
mm,
And to be honest, in UK you can easily switch to industry if your work is related, and they even have different websites on which you can search for graduate roles. I'll not say that they are good for PhDs, but still, like if you are transitioning from it, it could be a better start for you. And they are like open to the salary. They are not giving you a fixed salary term, but still, like if you are a PhD and you have a relevant experience, they will treat you good.
Okay. So now coming to Aman, what you said, like presently most of the university in the world are facing some kind of resource crunch.
Yes, sir.
Professors are facing that. So is it like connected with the economic recession thing, or in future we can expect things to be better? Because a couple of years back, when you go, you used to see the professors do not write this, like they don't have any kind of funding issue. But now they are coming in all developed countries also. So in future, are we optimistic enough that these things will be all okay? And students will keep on getting the scholarship or funding?
Yes, sir. In future, they are going to be better because, in my opinion, as of now, for UK, I can say that their immigration department and their universities are not going hand in hand because universities cannot survive without international students. They need to take care of them, and for the other part, I will say that the UK funding agencies like EPSRC and UKRI, they have reduced the funding in specific domains. So if you are looking to write proposals, just visit their websites and see that if they are funding your direction of proposal or not. Because if they are going to fund your proposals, though, anyway, if you are going to write a decent proposal, you will get the funding. It's not. I'll not say that the UK is not giving any sort of opportunities, but yeah, compared to previous years, it is a bit tough, but still you will get enough opportunities here in UK.
Wonderful. So that is, I think, here it is. Aman, now coming to second important point related to scholarship or salary, whatever we call it. So
Yes, sir.
when we compare it with the PhDs, so I want you to give us very rough idea, like in PhD, on an average, you get this much of scholarship and or salary, and in postdoc, you get this much of scholarship or salary. So what I mean to ask, to again rephrase, is suppose I compare situation of India. Like in masters, maybe we get 12,400 rupees. In PhD, we get 32, 35,000 rupees, and postdoc maybe we may get 60, 70,000 rupees. That is what the comparison is. So in UK, can we compare something like that? So that if in PhD we get this much, in the postdoc normally we get this much.
Yes, sir. In like, but there is, I'll say, not a huge difference in salary scales when it
Okay.
comes to UK. But for a PhD student, the salary scale actually ranges from project to project. It is between like £1,000 to £1,800 a month. And if it's
Okay.
you're good enough and they have like additional funding agencies, it can go up to 2,500. But
Mm.
that's the maximum you can get.
Okay.
And postdoc salary starts from 2,500 in
Okay.
UK,
Mm.
and then it's like up to your experience and the project or or the professor you're dealing with. It will change from that.
Mm.
That's the
And what is the typical, expenditure on living and all sort of expenditure?
Sir, like if you like, it will depend on which city you are residing. So if you are like in Durham, I can say that here, if you want to own a single apartment, it will
Mm.
cost you around £600, and for other utilities it will take around 1,000
Okay.
maximum,
Mm.
1,000 to 1,200, I will say, and
So,
it will not cost more than that. But if you are going to get a shared accommodation, then your expenses will come down to like 800 or so.
okay. So 1,000 pound may you can manage it, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It can be managed within £1,000 in UK.
Good.
But like
And
in London areas and areas close to London and major
correct.
cities, it will be difficult.
And Aman, typically after postdoc, what are the opportunities? Like you also mentioned that other than academics, there's an industrial opportunity also. Still, I
Yes,
want
sir.
you to explain like what are the typical opportunities after postdoc?
Sir, in UK, like if you are if you did your PhD, not if your PhD is not from India, sorry, is not from UK,
Mm,
then getting into academics is going to be a bit challenging. You
mm,
need to have at least, I'll say, 3 years of postdoc experience here in
okay.
UK. Then
Mm,
they start to consider your application, and
mm,
that is for the academics part. And for the and even for the academics part, you can still write a bunch of proposals to get secure funding. Like funding can be of any amount. There are many funding agencies that will give you seed grants or something like that, and that will
okay.
actually help you develop your CV. And
Mm,
for the industry, there is one new
mm,
program that I came to know, KTP, Knowledge to Practice. So there
okay.
is this KTP program which is between the universities and the industries. So what they
Okay.
do is the industries and the university, they have a collaboration that
Okay.
a PI will actually propose a problem, that this particular problem is relevant to this particular industry, and that industry joins in, and then they both conduct the interview of the candidates. So the selected candidate is going to work in the university, but he is
Mm,
going to work for that particular company on that particular research problem, and it
mm,
will get implemented within that particular project time in the
mm,
industry itself. So that actually helps you transitioning from academics job to an industry job as well.
Okay, okay. So I mean, I think you have joined recently only. So this particular program postdoc, and you have still a couple of years more where you will be into this maybe. So,
Yes,
but
sir.
in future, what you are planning? What are the options on table for you?
Sir, as of now, I'm thinking of returning to India,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll start applying next year in
Mm.
mid-February or so. I'll
Okay.
start applying and see that how it goes from there.
So to serve in premium institutes in India as faculty or something, if I
Yes,
talk
sir.
about academics, how important is postdoctorate fellowship?
Sir, it depends. To be honest, it
Mm,
depends. Actually, as of now, the way the hiring in IITs is going is that they look for a diverse research background. If your research background is directly relevant to them and they are in need of it, they will
mm,
hire you even as a fresh PhD graduate.
okay.
And if your research area is not required, or like they have already have professors in that particular
Okay.
domain,
Mm,
then even
mm,
if you have postdoc, it's going to be difficult for you.
mm.
So it will depend.
Yeah. So there are so many premium institute, 23 IITs we talk about, IIScs we have, we
Yes.
have triple IITs, we have NITs. Other than these, maybe 100 plus good in government domain, we have a private sector also fast coming up, Aman. Like we have
Yes.
Ambanis, we have Adanis, we have VITs, we have BITs, so many
Yes, sir.
private institutes also.
Yes,
So,
sir.
for a person who has a postdoctoral fellowship experience and such a PhD experience from IT system, the opportunities will be tremendously high
Like,
in back home in India. What do you think?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Opportunities are quite there, sir. It's actually
Mm,
up to individual that where they
mm,
want to settle down, because a lot of people that I have met, they are like, I just only want to be in IIT, or
mm.
they are say that I want to be in this specific city. I don't
Okay.
care about any institute. So it will actually depend on that. So
Mm,
I'll say that I'm not saying that the opportunities are not going to be there in India. There are a lot of
mm,
opportunities, but you just
mm.
have to be ready for them.
Okay.
And to be honest, like the way the interview process goes in all of the Indian institutes is like they will ask you anything. So
Mm,
just never lose touch with your like
mm,
gate syllabus and your
mm,
domain subjects. Keep on studying, and
mm,
they will ask you anything. So otherwise people complain that, okay, they asked me this, they asked me that. That goes
mm.
on.
Wonderful. Soman, I think that's brings us to an end of this wonderful session. So that's all I wanted to discuss with you. And this is a part of the process, Saman. So I recently have started interacting with a lot of my old students who are at different stages of their career, and I keep on doing that. This sequel after sequel, I'll keep on making it, Aman. Certainly, I'll pop up after a couple of years again to know what are you doing now, where you are presently, because believe
Sure.
me, Aman, like information which you have given or information coming from your side, they will certainly be helpful for someone or the other, because
Yeah, definitely.
never know that your this half an hour of interactive session in which you have given crux of your life journey and a lot of honest and authentic information to the student community. People will make a lot of good things for their own career through this, and that is going to be very, very good. So let me thank you once again, Aman, for your time, and I wish you all the very best for your career ahead.
Thank you, sir.